So Martin, this morning obviously Jordan Sinnott has left the club. What was your thinking behind that?
Well, we've got some good young attacking players coming through with Levi, Luke Shaw, and we've seen Joe Rowley over the last couple of weeks really step up and play well. So we've got many options now with young players, and Charlie Carter as well, of course, who's coming back soon. All similar positions to what Jordan plays. We just felt it was going to be best for Jordan if he can get out and play some first team football, and I wish Jordan the very best of luck. He's a really good lad, a good professional, and I hope he does well.
So obviously he's off the wage bill now. Does that open up options to bring in more players?
Yes, maybe, yes.
So we're going to Tuesday night. Unfortunately, a defeat to Bournemouth. How did you see the game?
I don't think we played very well for the first 20 minutes. I thought they started very, very strong, and we couldn't cope with their power and pace, determination and energy. It was very forthright up front football, and I thought we were found wanting in that first 20 minutes, but after we'd weathered that, I thought we'd settled down and done okay. And in the second half, I thought we dominated the second half, but probably never created enough open chances. We never took the chances that we did have. And then at times, I would have to say, I thought we were very unlucky. There were a couple of decisions from the referee that I thought were... there was one in particular I thought was a penalty, but it wasn't given. And I suppose you could say it was hard luck. And other times you say, well, you make your own luck. But we didn't get the goal that we needed or wanted, or didn't get the two that we wanted. So there's definitely some things to work on.
You said previous, obviously, we're losing by a goal to nil. It's not that we're being slaughtered, but in the game, we're not scoring goals. How do you see that?
Yeah, that's a very good point. I don't think we've had enough entries into the final third to get crosses in the final third. Sometimes the build-up has been some good passing, but when you get to the final third, you've got to have a bit of creativity and a bit of magic. And we had that, I thought, for the first time. In real full from the wide areas when Jerome played up on the left, Binion Williams against Orient, and really got at their full back and broke forward into the box and done really well. And I thought he made a real big difference for us, and we've been lacking that. We need that over on the right hand side as well, to get some quality getting into the box with good crosses from behind their back three, or what it's been like playing against back five recently for us. Most teams we play against, you know, most teams do come here and play five at the back, so it does make it difficult.
You gave Lee Shaw a start. How has he improved in training? What made you pick him for the team?
Well, he's buzzing every day, very positive, full of energy, runs around, doesn't just want to play with the ball, he wants to play without the ball and defend from the front. He had a brilliant run where he got through 1v1 with the goalkeeper and nearly scored. He had a couple of other half chances in the second half, and I think now really is the time to unleash him and get him out there, because he's full of energy, and he gets chances. He nearly had another goal, so he nearly had 2 or 3 goals the other night, and we now, I think, have to keep faith with him and put him in there, and he deserves his chance.
What's the atmosphere about the club, and how are the players reacting to the bad run?
Well, obviously it's cautious. We're after such a great start, and everybody was very happy. I think I did say at the time that the performances weren't good enough for what we actually needed long term. So I sort of didn't really celebrate those 3 wins. I was very cautious after those 3 wins and said we need to play better. We need to be better. So the warnings were there, which I highlighted in the media and to the players. We needed to do better than this. And we certainly do need to do better than what we're doing at the moment.
So after a great start, 3 wins from 3, what do you think's changed or is missing from the first 3 games?
At times there's been some poor decision making. I don't think we've been good enough on our set plays for or against. I think there's been some very, very costly individual errors. The Leyton Orient goal that we conceded. 3 people went up for a header on the 6-yard box. Three of our defenders went up for the same header, and all of them clashed, and the ball dropped down, and the left-sided or the right-sided midfield player smashed it in the top corner. And normally you'd only ever have one player going for that header to clear it, and 3 of our players have gone in, they've collided, He's dropped down to that one. He's put it in the top corner with his left foot. So those types of errors, those types of mistakes have been very costly and, have hurt us.
The supporters are bound to be feeling like things haven't changed, or it's back to the same. How do you reassure fans that things will improve?
Well, I think talk is cheap on that one. I think that's a really good question, and the supporters are bound to think that after having 2 years of relegation, back-to-back relegations is hard in anyone's sport in life. The fans here are very passionate. They're very loyal. All the ones I've met, they absolutely love this club, and there's a lot of them. And now, after having 2 years of relegation, times were going to be tough. But we're turning it round. Can it happen straight away? I wanted it to. I was expecting it to, but it hasn't. But we will turn it round. There ain't no doubt about that.
You mentioned in media before you've never had a run like this. For yourself, it's obviously bound to be a shock. How have you reacted to that to yourself?
Well, first and foremost, you I wouldn't say look in the mirror, because that would be scary. First and foremost, you have to review the work that I've done, the coaching sessions, the talks, the chats, the training sessions, the clips of performances. We had a long day yesterday at my house. We watched all of our games, not all of them, but most of our games, what we done well, what we didn't do well, what we need to improve on, how we're going to get into better goal scoring opportunities, how are we going to improve the set plays. So we've been through everything. So we need to sharpen up our act as staff. The players clearly need to improve their bits and pieces, because I can't personally go on the pitch and do it myself, although sometimes I'd love to, but that's not going to work. And we need to help those players, and then from that, the supporters who are feeling, without a shadow of a doubt, they're bound to be feeling a bit like, oh my God. They're bound to be feeling like that. They've had two relegations in 2 years, but I think most supporters would know. And I've had a lot of letters as well from good people saying, Martin, keep your faith, keep it going. We know you've got a big job to do and turn it round. We will turn it round. It will get better. And it will get better very, very soon.
Do you feel it only takes a win or a point to get a good run back together?
It takes hard work to get a good it takes hours on the training pitch. It takes hours of planning, preparation, analysis, and hard work. I can't see anything coming back our way. We're just sitting back and saying we've been unlucky. I cannot see that being a way. Saying it's unlucky and just playing five-a-sides, that'll be the day that the job's too much for me. I ain't like that. No, we'll work on what we need to work on. We'll practice what we need to practice on. We'll show the players through video, through big TV screens, and it's the only way forward. It's the only way. We cannot sit around feeling sorry for ourselves. We can't sit around and keep talking about it. We've got to get on and do it.
So on to Saturday, a home game, a chance to install the winning mindset again. What can we expect from Dover?
Well, every game we play, I've said it from day one, is going to be an hard game. You know, everyone coming here with this fantastic stadium, big crowd. It's a great place to come and play football. It's going to be an hard game once again. And, my main concern at the moment, is getting a good performance from our players, for our supporters, for ourselves, and making it a good day.
And then finally, are there any injury concerns?
Zavon Hines has got a sore knee. He played on Tuesday night when perhaps he shouldn't have done. He'll be the only one at the moment that's a doubt.
Oh, cheers, Martin. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you.